Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, all of you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, up till now, we have finished our first unit, and today we're starting with our third unit. Okay, our third unit name is the leveraging information system. Okay, and today we'll see about today we'll discuss about the introductory part of this unit number 3, and then with the actual syllabic point from tomorrow we'll start. But this introduction is very important to understand the subsequent part of this unit. Now our unit name says leveraging the information system. Now what is the information system? That number of times we have discussed. The information system is nothing but the system which is being utilized for the purpose of collection, storage, then distribution, processing of the information. And it is being done with the help of what? With the help of the different kind of components that in the first unit already we have discussed, like hardware, software, people, etc., etc. Now here the new term, that leverage. What do you mean by the leveraging? So meaning this particular word leverage is being popular, very famously and popularly utilized in the various businesses and the organizations. Okay, now what exactly it means? So leverage is nothing but the taking some kind of advantage. Okay, first understand the meaning of the unit name, what exactly it means. So leverage is nothing but what? Assisted advantage, or taking the advantage of something. Okay, getting the meaning? Leverage meaning is what? Taking the advantage of something. Okay, that is the general meaning I am telling you, general meaning of the leverage. Okay, now here in the business world, or wherever there is a utilization of the information system, there is always you all of you have discussed number of times, information system are being utilized in order to take the, or in order to improve the performance of that particular business or the organization as compared with the traditional methods being utilized in the businesses, like traditional information system being utilized in the businesses. So leveraging the information system is nothing but what? Taking the advantage of the information system. In short, what? Leveraging the information system is simply means what? Taking the advantage or better advantage of the information system. Instead of information system, we can say here taking the better advantage or taking the more advantage of the modern computerized information system. That is nothing but our third unit name and its meaning. So here also I have written leverage means to gain the advantage through the use of some tool. That is the general statement I have made here. What? Leverage means to gain the advantage through the use of some tool. Now here what is our tool? Of what advantage we are going to take? Yes. Third statement, to leverage means to gain the advantage through the use of some tool. So what is the tool here? Different businesses, organization, or the educational institution are going to utilize which tool so that they are going to get, or they are going to gain more advantage. What is that tool? Yes. Do you understand the question what I am asking? what I mentioned here, to leverage means to gain the advantage through the use of tool. Now, what is that tool? What is the meaning of tool here? Using which the advantage can be taken. Yes. Hmm. Yes. Using which tool in the businesses, organization. Yes.
Computer or information system.
That is our tool, information system.
System.
Understood. So using this
Yes.
tool, the better advantage, we can get the better advantage as compared with the traditional information system. Wherever you utilize the information system, I am using the word wherever. Wherever in the sense, कुठेही तुम्ही information system utilize करा, you can get the advantage of that information system in that particular businesses or the organization. Understood. And if you observe generally from the discussion up till we have done, successes or the getting the succeed or getting the profit in any business is not just depends on a single factor. Okay, it depends on the number of factors. Okay, that number of factors can be your planning, can be your decisions, can be your utilization of resources, your short-term goals, your short-term plannings, objective, etc., etc. Now, whatever the factors are there, if that factors goes right for that particular company, if that decision goes right for that company, if certain planning goes right for that company, planning can be a long term or can be a short term, then only you can get the success in the business. All of you are agree? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And so in as we are discussing number of factors, I told you what kind of factors are there: planning, decision, resources being utilized, your employee of the company. Along with all these factors, nowadays in the these modern days, the information system is also considered as one of the major factor or one of the major or the important component that also need to be developed carefully in the long-term planning of particular business objective. So when you are making the planning for your business, okay, when you are making the planning for your business, you are considering the different factors that we have just discussed, like what kind of decision has to be taken, what employee has to be get recruited, what product to be launched, what service to be provided to the customer, etc. Along with all these factors, now one important factor that has to be considered in the long term planning, that is nothing but the information system development. Understood? So along with all the factors that we are discussing, which are responsible for the success in the business, the most important factor nowadays is nothing but the information system also, that has also to be considered when you are doing the long-term planning for your business. Okay. As you can see, in case of any organization or in case of any business, number of things are depends on the business policy. Okay, what is the business policy of certain industry or the company or the institution? So when we are considering this business policy, okay, now that business policy might be get changed after year to year, or business policy remains same through all the years. Is it like that? Business
Sir,
policy
policy will be changed.
change, बरोबर ना? Policy, business policy in this,
Change.
some business rules get changed year to year, or depends on the particular company. In the similar way, once the information system is being get implemented in certain organization or the company, so year to year some changes has also to be made in that particular information system, depends on the business policy of that particular organization or the company. Okay. So in this particular unit, what we are going to discuss, in this particular, we are going to discuss how today's business organizations are using the information technology and system. What? how today's various kind of businesses, not just the businesses, educational institute, non-profitable institute like NGO, I told you, how these all the organization are utilizing the information technology and system for what purpose? To get the corporate objectives and to get the competitive advantage. What we are going to discuss, how these different business organizations are utilizing the information technology and system for what purpose? To get the or to achieve the corporate objectives. Corporate objective means what? What do you mean by the corporate objectives? Yes. What is the meaning of corporate objective? Corporate in the sense what? What is the meaning of word corporate? I told you. Corporate in the sense what? Business. Okay, meaning of the word corporate is all business. So utilization, what we are going to discuss, how the different business organizations are utilizing the information technology and system to achieve the business objective. Now, what do you mean by the objectives? What can be the different business objectives? What is your objective? In short, tell me the meaning of the objective. Yes. What do you mean by the objective? Objective means what? Speak up fastly. What do you mean by the objective?
हेतु
Like I just told you, what is your objective? Your life, your short-term objectives can be the short-term goals. What is your short-term goals? Your short-term goal is nothing but to get pass in the third year. Yes or no? Accordingly, your long-term objective can be what? To complete your degree. Yes or no? Here's all students' objective. Okay. Now tell me what can be the business objective? Business objective काय असू शकतो?
Profit.
To get the profit. Business objective is nothing but to get the maximum profit and gain the competitive advantage. To gain the competitive advantage means what? Do better than your competitors. You are getting meaning of gain the competitive advantage. What? To gain the better advantage as compared with your competitors. For example, now competitors in the sense what? In case of telecom companies, you can say Reliance Jio is the competitor of the Idea, Airtel, BSNL, etc. Got the meaning of competitor?
Yes, sir.
So in this unit, what we are going to discuss in the today's business organization, how to utilize these information technology and system to achieve the corporate objective and to get the competitive advantage over your competitors. Now, if you try to compare, and from that comparison we can conclude that how the information system has changed the business models. Okay, how the information system has changed the business model. Let me give you the example of one business model. Because of the information technology system, we are witnessing the gradual destruction of the old business model, that is the music. Now, what was the old business model related with the music? Yes, what was the old business model related with the music? In the sense what? Now, I don't know whether you have heard or not. Before 10 years or before in the old period, we used to listen the music using that cassette. All of you have seen the cassette?
Yes, sir.
यस
ओके. त्याच्यानंतर मग सीडी प्लेअर आले बघा. ओके, आणि सीडीज आल्या. करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
आता आपण ऐकतो का कॅसेटवर गाणे?
No.
आपण सीडीवर सुद्धा मला वाटत नाही कुणी ऐकत असेल गाणे आता.
No, sir.
now that is the meaning of here the gradual destruction of the old business model. आता जे old आता this music music distribution is nothing but the business model, yes or no? Is nothing but the one kind of business, correct?
Yes, sir.
But nowadays that business model is available? No, it has completely destroyed. Why it has destroyed? Can anybody tell me the reason?
ड्यू टू मोबाईल और नेट म्हणजे सर गाणे मोबाईलवर डाउनलोड करून लोक ऐकतात.
डाउनलोड करून म्हणजे because of the emergence of IT and system, because of the emergence of information technology and system, yes or no? Because you are getting everything available on the internet, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now CD player that you are requiring to play the music, now you can play the music on your mobile, you can play the music on your computer. So that is the reason that old business model has been destroyed completely because of the emergence of the information technology and system. The same thing I have mentioned here, emergence of online music has been come now, okay, has surely destroyed the old business model of distributing the music on physical devices such as records, cassettes and the CDs. In similar way, doing the businesses like that business model has also changed, okay, that business model has changed. That is nothing but now that business model change in the form of the e-commerce, yes or no? Now because of the e-commerce, the kind of services that you are requiring, okay, kind of services that you are requiring, kind of product that you are requiring, that you are getting available easily. For example, now if you want some software to be get developed for your what you can say, suppose for example you have set up one small business, okay, and you want one software for your business, okay, getting the situation. Now you can easily give the order online for that software, yes or no? Will you
Yes,
be
sir.
able to? Yes, there are the number of what you can say websites are available, okay, where you can put your requirement and you can get your software developed and you can pay the money there only and you can get the delivery of your software and other this kind of different kind of product. So IT and system has also changed the old business models, and one of the example related with that is nothing but now we are living in the e-commerce period. We are living in the e-commerce period where there is no need to go physically to the certain shop and in order to receive your product or in order to get some kind of service, you can directly get it available through the information technology and system. Okay, so that is nothing but the one of the way of taking the very good advantage of the information system, and that is nothing but the meaning of our unit, leveraging the information system. Okay, also in this chapter we are also going to learn about how this particular information system are get developed. This is a very important point. What we are going to learn, how this whole information system get developed and how it can be get developed better and better so that we can take the good advantage of that. Now up till now we have seen everything related with the information system, understood, for what purpose it is utilized, its components, its types, etc., etc. Now in this unit what we are going to discuss, how these information system are get developed, understood, and how it can be get developed in better way so we can take the better advantage of that. Also along with that, what kind of different data resources has to be managed, means what kind of different kind of database system have to be utilized for the information system, understood, as well as various kind of business process integration and enterprise system. This is the syllabic point I am reading here that we are going to discuss in detail in this unit. Also the ICT for the development and the e-governance. ICT is the another name for the information system. In the during the first unit already I told you. ICT stands for what? ICT stands information communication and the technology, which that this is the another what we can say the similar word for the information system and the technology. So how the information system can help the particular country, particular society for the development and for the e-governance. This is very important. Understood? So these all the points we are going to discuss in details, okay, in this unit. Now let's move towards some more introductory points related with the leveraging the information system. Okay. Now, if I ask you what kind of benefit we are getting from the information system, okay, if I ask you what kind of benefit we are getting from the information system, okay, so from the whatever discussion up till we have done, we can easily tell what kind of benefit we are getting from the information system. So if you just ask this question to yourself, okay, if you just ask this kind of question to the yourself, then you can get the idea what kind of benefit we are getting from the information system. For example, and we will try to find the answer of this question in the our remaining part of today's lecture also. So what kind of question? First, what make the information system so essential in the today's complex business environment? What is the meaning of this? What makes the information system so essential in the today's complex business environment? आजच्या बिझनेस एन्व्हायरमेंट मध्ये इन्फॉर्मेशन सिस्टीम चं एवढं महत्व का आहे? That is the meaning of this. What makes the information system so essential? आजची जी बिझनेस एन्व्हायरमेंट आहे त्याच्यामध्ये इन्फॉर्मेशन सिस्टीम एवढी गरजेची का आहे? Understood? That is the first question, which can give the idea about what is the benefit of the information system. And this answer of this question we are going to see in the remaining part of today's lecture. Another question, what role do the information system play in creating and sustaining the competitive advantage? What is the role of the information system in getting the competitive advantage? How you can get the competitive advantage? By utilizing the information system. How the information system can help the particular organization, business, in order to get the competitive advantage? That is the second question. And third, why number of organization, why number of businesses are investing in the information system and the technology? What is the meaning of this? Why number of businesses and the organization investing so much in the information system and the technology? What is the meaning of this question? Yes. Why are the businesses are investing so much in the information system and the technology? Last time I told you, now number of banking sector is also investing heavily in the information system and the technology. What do you mean by the investing?
सर युटिलाइज करतात ते जास्त.
युटिलाइज करतात. त्यांना युटिलाइज करायचं असेल तर त्याच्यामध्ये त्यांना पैसा गुंतवावा लागेल ना. You are getting the point.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
so answer of all these question is nothing but the various kind of benefits that you are getting from the information system. And up till now, whatever the discussion we have done related to the information system, in that part you can find the answer of all these questions. Okay. Now also some points related with the introductory I have mentioned here. Now information system become the essential or nothing can be done if the information system is not available for particular businesses, because information system is requiring for doing the daily day-to-day business activities. Okay, and doing the or daily planning also there is a requirement of the information system. Now there is a no sector, there is a no area available, or there is a no sector available related with the economy where there is a no utilization of the information system and the technology. Everywhere in each sector of the economy there is a utilization of what? Information system and the technology. Okay, now no particular modern business can think of running their business without the utilization of what? Information system. It is a must now for every business because competition is so high, and if any business want to survive in this today's competitive world, they have to compulsory utilize the information system, and that shows the power of the information system. And because of that, what happened? There is a growing interdependence. There is what? Growing interdependence. Interdependence between what and what? Interdependence between the information system and the ability of the corporate business strategies and how to achieve the different kind of business objective. If certain organization have to make certain kind of planning, such strategies in the sense planning, if the certain organization want to do the certain kind of planning within a less time to achieve some objectives, then they have to compulsory depend on what? They have to compulsory depend on what? The information system. That is the meaning of this statement. There is a growing interdependence. Interdependence in the sense what? What is the meaning of interdependence?
एकमेकांवर अवलंबून राहणे.
एकमेकांवर अवलंबून, depends on one another. So that is the point I have made here. Every business organization or the corporate, in order to make the various strategies, planning to achieve the business objective. Now what we have discussed, business objective, to get the maximum amount of profit, they have to depends on the information system. Okay. And if certain businesses or the organization want the future of their organization or business very good, then compulsorily they have to maintain the good quality of information system in the organization. So without the utilization of the information system, future of any business cannot be considered as a good or cannot be considered as a profitable. So this indicates what exactly is the need of the information system in the today's competitive world. And if all these need, if all these objective has to be satisfied, then better utilization of the information system is very much required. And if you think and if you want, you will get the good result from the information system, then the first and priormost requirement is what? The development of that information system also has to be done in that way. And tomorrow we are going to discuss, that is the first syllabic point of our first unit, development of the information system. So if you want the good result from the information system, the development of the information system has to be done in the good manner. I hope you are getting the meaning of development. Yes?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by the development? Development,
improve करणे सर.
development of the information. डेव्हलपमेंट ऑफ द
म्हणजे सर
इन्फॉर्मेशन
त्याच्या-
सिस्टीम म्हणजे काय की इन्फॉर्मेशन सिस्टीम तयार करणे आणि टाइम टू
improve
टाइम
करणे.
त्याच्यामध्ये काय करणे, मेंटेनन्स करणे, अपडेशन करणे. गॉट द मिनिंग? Yes, that is the meaning of what? Development of the information system, making the information system, designing the information system, implementing the information system, and doing the time to time updation in that information system is very much required in order to leverage the information system for the various businesses and the organization. Okay. Now let's move to the question that can be asked related with the leveraging the information system is nothing but how it become possible, or how the information system can be leveraged to achieve the following business objective. What? How the information system can be leveraged in the sense what? How we can make the better utilization of information system, how we can take the better advantage of the information system, for what purpose? To get or to achieve the following kind of business objective. That is, on this question might be asked, that is what? Explain various kind of business objective that can be leveraged using the information system. What? The question can be asked like what? Explain various kind of business objective that can be leveraged using the information system. Or question might be asked in the different way like this. Explain explain how the information system can be leveraged to achieve the various kind of business objectives. So in this next part, what we are going to see, various kind of business objective that can be leveraged using the information system. Now, already we have discussed what do we mean by the business objective. So most important business objective is nothing but getting maximum profit from the business or from any kind of activity that you are doing as a business. Okay. Now in that the first business objective which can be easily achieved using the information system is operational excellence. Okay, first business objective that can be achieved using the information system is what? Operational excellence. Now tell me, what do you mean by the operational excellence? What do you mean by the operation? Various kind of operations being done in the various kind of businesses or the organization. And can the information system give us the advantage? Can the information system can give us the advantage to achieve this business objective? First, tell me the different operations being done in the various kind of businesses. Before that, tell me what do you mean by the operations? Yes. What is meaning of the operation? What is meaning of the operation?
Everything that happen within a company to keep it running and earning money
Daily activities that is happening in the companies is
in
nothing
the
but called
company
the operations.
operation.
Now, what is the meaning of excellence? What is meaning of excellence? Excellence means what? Now, excellence is the word taken from the excellent. You might have heard the word excellent. Barabar?
Yes, sir. Excellent means good.
Good.
Means better.
So now this operational excellence is one of the business objective. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Means what? How the particular business can do their daily activities in very good manner. In very good manner म्हणजे काय? With effectively and efficiently. What? With effectively and efficiently. Now, what is meant by the effectively and efficiently? With less effort and the less cost. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And that is nothing but the operational. Now, if business organization performing their daily activities with less effort and the less cost, that is called as the activity done as a operational excellence. Got the point? Yes.
Yes,
That is
sir.
the meaning of the word. The operations being get performed excellently, or daily activities of the company get performed excellently. Now, if this operational excellence has to be achieved, operational excellence is what? One of the business objective. Okay. Main business objective is what? To get the maximum profit. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
In order to get that maximum profit, there are some sub business objective has to be get achieved, and that in order to achieve that sub business objective, we can get the advantage from whom? Information system. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, in order to get or in order to achieve the operational excellence, can the information system, information technology and system can help us? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So in order to get the operational excellence as a business objective, in order to do the daily activities of businesses in less effect, in what we can say, in the less effort and the less cost, there is a huge role being performed by the information technology and system. Daily activities like, I can tell you daily activities like keeping the records of sales, purchase, keeping the record of today's manufacturing activities, advertisement activities, marketing activities, etc., etc. That everything comes in the operational excellence. Now, you know, to do all these activities, just I told you, can information technology and system can help us in very good manner? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And that is nothing but the first business objective that can be leveraged. That can be leveraged using the information system. The same point I have mentioned here, information technology and system enable the manager to achieve the higher level of efficiency and the productivity in daily operation, which in turn lead to the higher profitability. I hope the first business objective understood.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Vaishali, first business objective understood, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's move to the second business objective, where we can have the help of the information system, where we can get the good advantage using the information system that I have mentioned as a information system leverage. Okay, leverage in the sense getting the advantage using some tool. Here our tool is what? The information system. So second business objective that can be achieved using the information system is what? New product and the services. Now you tell me about this. How the information system can help the particular business and the organization to achieve this business objective. You can tell me any example, example, because of the information system, the organization can give the good service to their customer. Any example where the information system is giving the good service, providing the good product to their customers? Any example? That is nothing but our second business objective. Now, let me ask you the one question. Now, before the introduction of the information technology and system, was the services like net banking, phone banking being provided by the banking sector?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No. Now, today, all the banks are providing that kind of services.
Yes, sir.
Now, who is the responsible for these?
Information system.
Information technology and system. Understood. So that is the second business objective. The second business objective or the second short-term goals that can be easily achieved using the information system, that is the new products and services. Okay, so here I have given you the example of kind of new services being provided from the banking sector, like the net banking, phone banking, as well as online shopping services. Yes or no? Online shopping services can be considered as one of the service being provided from the various business organization where there is a utilization of the information system. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is nothing but the second business objective, where we can get the leverage of the information system, where we can get the advantage of the information system. The same point I have mentioned here, the ability of business entity to create new product and service is greatly influenced by the information system. Greatly influenced by the information system means what? There is a great impact of the information system. So these systems serve as a enabling tool for these business activities. This system, information system, act as a important tool for all these businesses. Okay. And because of this, the old business models have been changed because of the introduction of the information system. The example that we have discussed in the introduction part, the old business model of music has been now changed. That is because of the introduction of the information system and kind of advantage that we are getting from the information technology and system. So that is the second business objective. We are getting the advantage in achieving the business objective, that is in the form of launching the new products and the services. Understood the second business objective?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, and third business objective that can be easily achieved using the information system is the improve relationship with the customer and the suppliers. Okay, now you tell me about this. Third business objective that can be easily achieved using the information system. That is what I have mentioned. All of you can read it. Third objective is what?
Improve relationship with
Improve
customer and
relationship with
supplier.
the customer and the supplier. Now, can you tell me, because of the utilization of the information system, whether it will become possible to improve the relationship with the customer and the suppliers?
Yes, sir.
Can you give me any example?
मीन्स आपण सिस्टीमचा यूज करून आपण म्हणजे जेव्हा पाहिजे तेव्हा आपण कस्टमर सोबत आणि सप्लायर सोबत कंटिन्युअसली कॉन्टॅक्ट मध्ये राहू शकतो आपण.
Means you are considering yourself
डिव्हाइसेसचा यूज करून.
you are considering yourself as a manager in the business, or you have your own business company, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you want to have the better relationship with the customer and the suppliers, you need to be in continuous contact with your customers and the suppliers, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, how it can become possible? Because of the utilization of the information system and the technology, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And another question related to this point I want to ask you, why it is so important to have the improved relationship with the customer and the suppliers? Understood the question? Why it is important to have the good relationship with the customer and the suppliers?
बिझनेस ग्रो करण्यासाठी म्हणजे
Now, if you have the continuous contact with your customer and supplier, you will get the information about your customer in very good manner. You will know your customer very well, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if you know your customer very well, you will be able to give good service to your customer, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you give the good service to your customer, that customer will give you the repeated orders to your company, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And that is nothing but the definitely increase in the profit of the company, correct?
Yes, sir.
Whether all these things were possible in the traditional information system?
No, sir.
No.
So in the traditional information system, businesses were not able to have the better relationship with their customer and the suppliers. Business and organization were know what they know that it is required to have the good relationship with their customer and the suppliers. Supplier in the sense what? Suppliers for certain business organization. For example, take the example of a car manufacturing company. Supplier for car manufacturing company will be whom?
Showroom. Supplier.
ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन सर.
ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन तुम्ही घेऊ शकता, किंवा त्या कंपनीला जर रॉ मटेरियल काही लागत असेल ते सुद्धा सप्लायर आले त्या बिझनेस ऑर्गनायझेशनसाठी, बरोबर? करेक्ट. कार मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग कंपनी असेल तर त्या कार मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग कंपनीमध्ये टायर पण मॅन्युफॅक्चर होत असतील असं नाही ना, करेक्ट? येस ऑर नो?
येस सर.
मग त्यांना they will need the another supplier for the tires also, yes or no?
Yes sir.
So there is also need to have the good relationship with the different suppliers also. So same thing I have mentioned here. When a firm gets good to know its customer, it is able to serve them better. It become possible to give the good services to the customer if you know your customer in the better way. And because of that, your firm in the sense what? Firm Firm means what? फर्मचा अर्थ काय? FIRM. Akash, firm means what? Firm, keep in mind the firm is the another name for the business company or the organization. What the point?
Yes, sir.
So if you have the good relationship with your customer, your company can get the repeated orders from their customer if you give the good service to that customer, and all these things becomes possible only if you have the good information system available, and because of that information system you can have the continuous contact with your customer and the suppliers. Similarly, it is always beneficial to get to know the supplier better. It is always beneficial to have the good relationship with your supplier also, because these suppliers are supplying the material to the single company or to the multiple company.
Multiple company.
बरोबर ना, सप्लायरशी एकाच कंपनीशी थोडीच त्यांचा कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट असतो. दे आर हॅव्हिंग द कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट विथ द मल्टिपल कंपनी, मीन्स दे आर हॅव्हिंग द इन्फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द मल्टिपल कंपनी. येस ऑर नो?
Yes, sir.
So this supplier can, if you have a good relationship with the supplier, this supplier can give you the information related with your competitor also, and can give you the information related with the market also. It is possible, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And that is the importance, or that is the benefit of having the good relationship with the supplier. Understood? And how all these things can become possible only if your business organization have the good information system. And if your business organization have the good information system, certain business objective, that is what, improving relationship with the customer and supplier, also become possible. Understood the third business objective?
Yes, sir.
So because of this information system, it become possible, or you as a business owner can get the good right platform for your firm or your businesses to interact with your customer. If you have the information system, you can easily interact with your customer, like you can send messages to your customers related with the new launching of the products, services. Also, you can have the good what you can say interaction with your suppliers related with the new material your business company might be requiring for your suppliers, from your suppliers, etc. Okay, so that is our third business objective, which can be easily achieved using the information system. Okay, fourth and the important business objective that you can easily achieve using the information system is nothing but improved decision making. Can you tell me whether the improved decision making can be achieved using the traditional information system? Yes. If you try to compare making the decision using the traditional information system and making the decision using the modern information system, which information system can help you to make the good decision? Yes.
Modern information system.
Definitely the modern information system. Reason is what? Can you give me any reason? Why traditional information system were not helping the businesses or organization to make the good decision? What?
Because
Yes, Akash. Yes.
sir, our traditional system आपल्याला available नाही भेटणार sir anywhere any time.
काय अवेलेबल नाही होणार?
Information
इन्फॉर्मेशन आपल्याला काय होत नाही, राईट टाइमला अवेलेबल होत नाही.
नाही.
अवेलेबल होते, but there might be a delay in getting the information available. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
When your business can get succeed, when you can get the right information at the right time in the right place. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you get all these things, then and then only you as a manager of your company can make the very good decision. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And improving the decision making has been the primary objective behind the creation of information system. If you ask me, sir, what is the most important function being performed by the information system? The most important function performed by the today's information system is what? Making the decision, because every success of companies depends on what? Making the decision right or wrong. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And timely decision making is also very important. So here I have mentioned that traditionally business manager have always operated with the minimum information. The traditional information system मध्ये काय होतं की information जी available होती ती काय होती, less amount मध्ये available होती. There are number of errors in the information, and because of that making the right decision or making the good decision was not possible. Understood? So traditional decision making was nothing but like I have mentioned here a popular statement. Traditional decision making was like shot in the dark. What do you mean by this? Traditional decision making was like shot in the dark. Means what? Tejas? Traditional decision making was like shot in the dark. Suraj? Traditional decision making was like a shot in the dark. Shot in the dark म्हणजे काय? Yes. Yes, Vaishali, yes. Shot in the dark means what? Shot in the dark, in the simple words, without having the proper information, you are making the decision. You are getting the meaning of this. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Without having the proper information, still you are making the decision. That is meaning of the shot in the dark. Understood? So that was the problem with the traditional information system, which can be easily sought out using the modern information system. And because of that, we can achieve the one of the important business objective, that is the improvement in the decision making. So that is the another leverage we can have. That is the another advantage we can have because of the modern kind of information system. So here I have mentioned the same things. So there is a direct impact of on the fortune or the future success of your company. That is, if you don't use the modern information system, there might, and because of that you will end up with the making the wrong decision. If you make the wrong decision, your customer will be get lost, and there is a rise in the cost of your product and the services. Okay. So that is the point we have discussed here. Okay, that is the how the we can get the better advantage, how we can leverage, meaning of the leverage in the sense what, how we can take the better advantage of the information system to achieve the business objective. And fourth business objective that we have discussed here is what? Improvement in the decision making. And last one, last leverage of the information system that we can get in order to achieve the business objective is nothing but the competitive advantage. Now, if all the previous objective are get achieved, what previous objective we have seen? Like all the previous objective that we have seen, like having the operational excellence, help in the new product and the service launching, improve the customer and the supplier relationship, and improve the decision making. If all these business objective get achieved, result of all these nothing but the getting the competitive advantage over your competitor. Yes or no? Yes. If all the previous business objective get achieved, its result can be getting the competitive advantage over your competitors. Correct?
Yes, sir.
तुम्ही
Yes,
हे
sir.
सगळे जर तुमचे बिझनेस ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह अचीव्ह झाले, कुठले ऑपरेशनल एक्सलन्स, न्यू प्रोडक्ट्स अँड सर्व्हिस लॉन्चिंग युजिंग द इन्फॉर्मेशन सिस्टीम, इम्प्रुव्हमेंट इन द कस्टमर सप्लाय रिलेशनशिप, इम्प्रुव्हमेंट इन द डिसिजन मेकिंग, हे सगळ्या गोष्टी जर अचीव्ह झाल्या तर तुम्ही तुमच्या कॉम्पिटिटरच्या पुढे राहणार आहेत का मागे?
पुढे.
पुढे. That is nothing but the getting the competitive advantage. So indirectly or directly, if all these previous 4 business objectives get achieved, you will get the benefit of that. That is nothing but you will get ahead of your competitor, and that is nothing but the getting the competitive advantage. Understood? So if you get the competitive advantage, you can provide the product to your customer, or you can provide the service to your customer using the competitive price. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by the competitive price? What do you mean by the competitive price? Can you tell me any example related to some companies who have got such kind of competitive advantage over its competitor? Can you tell me the example of any companies? Yes. Let me tell you the good example that all of you know. Now, before 5 years, I don't know exactly how many years before, 2 or 3 or 4 years, Reliance Jio has been launched. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, why the Reliance Jio has become so popular in such a less amount of period? What is the reason?
सर म्हणजे ते रेग्युलर पैशांमध्ये जास्त फॅसिलिटी देतात. जे आयडिया
बरोबर ना, कारण त्या पिरियड मध्ये त्यांनी काय केलं की आयडिया, एअरटेल हे जे तुम्हाला जेवढ्या पैशामध्ये ते जे सर्व्हिस देत होते, what the Reliance Jio has done, they provided you the better service than that and with the same price or lower than that price. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And that is the reason number of customers switch to the Reliance Jio as compared with the other telecom companies like the Idea, Airtel, etc., etc. Now, why this has become possible? Because the Reliance has identified the real-time requirement of the customer. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Real-time requirement in the sense what customer currently requiring. Customer requiring what? High amount of data utilization within a less price. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And according to that, Reliance Jio have created the product and the services. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Can we say here the Reliance Jio have created a product and services as per the requirement of the market and sell them at the competitive price? Correct?
Yes, sir.
And that is the reason Reliance Jio is now doing better nowadays as compared with its customer.
Yes, sir.
And that is nothing but the competitive advantage the Reliance Jio today has got, and their reason behind that is also the better utilization of information system by them. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
So this question can be asked for the 8 marks or 4 marks. That is the explain the leverage of the information system to achieve the various business objectives. So here today we have discussed the 5 main business objectives related with the information system. All of you understood?
Yes, sir.
So that's it for the today's
Yes,
lecture.
sir.
Tomorrow we'll continue with the next part. Thank you all of you.
Thank you, sir.